Hey everyone, it's me, Sunshine Mexico, and this will be an update video. And I'll try and get across three things in this video, hopefully within a short amount of time, but I've been known to go off in tangents and just kind of saying whatever the fuck. So, the three things I will be talking about, just so you guys get an idea of what will be talked about. Here are the timelines for them now. Uh, I don't believe there's any annotations to click on them, but I will be having the timestamps in the comments, so if you scroll down below, you get to go from which one you want it to go to, excuse me, um, and so on and so forth. So the three things, as you can see on the side, they're not there anymore, but as you saw on the side, is me moving from Twitch to YouTube partially. It's a partial move where I set up in both camps and just kind of chill out in both. The second thing is why I'm not using the model I've been using, and the third thing, which correlates to the second thing, but it's its own thing as well, is why my YouTube channel has been dormant / abandoned for the last few months. Um, so the first thing I'll be talking about is my partial move to Twitch and YouTube, which is the big thing to me. And I did tweet about it. If you don't follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/@, or I believe it's just at sunshine_Mexico that you can find me on Twitter. Remember, sunshine_Mexico on Twitter. That's how you find me. So the big reason why I'd be moving from Twitch to YouTube, and I mean just setting up camps in both locations, is that YouTube treats its content creators better in my own eyes, with the payout cut being 70-30 already. With Twitch, some partners get 70-30, but not all of them, but it's always been 50-50 no matter what. That's the deal, and I don't like that as much. Is it a big thing of me moving to YouTube for the money? Not really, no. I still don't get a lot of money from this if I would have to take sponsorship deals and so on and so forth. So that's something I would 100% have to do. Am I against moving from the platform for money? Not really either. A lot of content creators do need to make the money to be able to support themselves. So I'm not ever going to argue the fact that, oh my God, they're moving for the money. It's starting off is what I think. If you're starting off to try and get in it for the money, you're not going to get anywhere. Mind you, I've been doing this for years, not doing it for the money. I still don't. It's just nice that I occasionally can get some money, you know? This has been a really fun hobby for me for a while, and at some point, maybe hopefully I can get it to be a more of a job, a career thing, be presented opportunities that a lot of people just don't get the chance to be given. But that's besides the point. I do think YouTube does treat its content creators a lot better in regards to just everything that's already on the platform. There's a few issues with streaming there. There's no sound alerts. There's no bits or whatever, though bits are such a minor thing because Super Chat exists, and you can even Super Chat in your own currency, which is honestly pretty dope. Or in any, I believe it's any currency, which is pretty dope. Not your own, where you make your YouTube account by any currency, which is pretty cool. And what else is there? And the Twitch item throwing system, which some people use, I don't. And I will be talking about that. So I don't use a Twitch item throwing system. Is it cool to have? Yes, but I believe there could be a way that YouTube can implement the feature over. Sound alerts, I use them, but they're manual. I'm not the biggest fan. I've enjoyed my streams a lot more without them because I can play the games a lot more calmly without having to worry about the chat as much in regards to things being redeemed. Because they're manual, that's the only reason. Could I set them up to be automatic? Yes, but at the same time, no. Because I didn't bother learning that, and I don't feel like learning that because honestly, I didn't put much thought and effort into sound alerts because I don't care for sound alerts that much. So that's just me personally. But I believe YouTube could and work to implement stuff like that. Bits to me don't really matter that much because the super chat system does exist. So that is a way to interact with the streamer, ask questions, and the streamer can answer the questions live if they want to, or have a dedicated day to read super chats. For me, it's all about trying to make Twitch understand that content creators will move to wherever the fuck is a better place, and I've been seeing a lot of content creators move over to YouTube, being them big or small, because of the fact that YouTube can treat its content creators a lot better. I think the biggest issue that YouTube still has is copyright, but as far as I'm aware, last I heard was that they're trying to do a lot better with copyright, and I'm honestly really happy that that's the case. I play copyrighted music? Not really. Some games do, especially the next story game I'm gonna be playing will be having a lot of copyrighted music, and I don't and for YouTube, it's just like, all right, by the way, you can't really monetize this video because of the copyrighted stuff on it, and that's honestly that's perfectly fine for me. I do not care if the video is has some copyright stuff and I can't monetize it. I much rather if I can stream a game without any copyright stuff in it, much better for me. You know, that's perfectly fine. Um, I like that freedom instead of being worried that, oh no, this game I'm playing does have copyright and stuff in it. I'm gonna get a copyright strike. I get 3 and I'm done. I want to play Death Stranding and I will be playing it sometime soon. I do not want to have that looming over my fucking head. I will be playing Death Stranding for the month of November. Probably finish it within the first 2 weeks because it's a game I really like and I can spend a lot of time playing. But that's besides the point, if that makes sense. Um, I'm excited to play that, and I hope you guys come watch that in the month of November. Right now, it's Spooktober, so I'm playing a lot more spooky games. But that's the reasoning behind me and the Twitch, my partial setting up in both camps of Twitch and YouTube, as I just like YouTube a lot more as a platform. UI-wise, I've always liked that they treated the content creators just a bit better than Twitch. Twitch has always had a hand up its ass and never wanted to support its content creators that much. I think the best thing they've done was being able to mute certain sections of stream, but I also don't like that as well because it's just like, wow, we can't listen to the stream anymore if turns out they played a copyrighted song the whole time. I think it's kind of BS. I'm glad that YouTube is being there trying to do better. There are add-ons that can make the user experience a lot better. And as far as I'm aware, I heard from a friend that heard from another content creator that YouTube is looking into a way to see if you were a Twitch partner or Twitch affiliate before moving over to YouTube, you will still get access to the partner stuff on YouTube in terms of monetization and being able to monetize your stuff. I know for a fact, me switching over to YouTube, I won't have access to that stuff to be able to monetize my stuff right away. Honestly, perfectly fine. Do not care. I'm setting up camps in both so people can be like, oh shit, I can now watch streams in both locations. I prefer YouTube for my content stuff. I like watching stuff on YouTube more than Twitch. I do not like Twitch's video player that much. So I'm going to stick with YouTube, and that's just me. Hope to see you guys there over on my YouTube streams. I would really appreciate it, but if you cannot, that's perfectly fine. I will be streaming on Twitch anyways, no matter what. I will be having streams up on there as well, but a bit more of my time will be focused more on YouTube streaming than Twitch streaming. But to move on from that, because that was already 7 minutes of the video, the next thing I'll be talking about is why I have not been using the 3D model I had a few months ago anymore. So the easiest way to go about it without getting into the weeds of it, because some of it doesn't really pertain to me, some of it does. It's not a big deal. It's not that it's not that I'm a bad dude. It's more of just like some other stuff that's happened between me and the person that created it and them and my friends, just to get that out of the way. So there was a falling out between that of the creator and my friends. I decided to, out of respect, to just not use the model anymore, and then the falling out just kind of went towards me as well. And they still gave me permission, but respectfully, I won't be doing it for my friend's sake, and I'm good. That's why the other PNG that I had, I don't use anymore. I asked my sibling to draw me a black hole, and they were more than willing to do it, and I'm thankful for them doing it. And they did it within a week too, so I'm really happy for it. I'm really happy about it. So yeah, the overlay too is a big thing. I did get a new overlay, so it was just a good way of changing up everything, because the last overlay felt really clunky and complicated to use and really annoying to set up. But I'm really, really comfortable with this one. I really like all the effects with this one. I'm going to show you a big one right now, is the chat. So watch the chat. Let me do it again because it lagged on my end. Look at that. That's so fucking cool. I like that so much. I'm glad that the creator of this has it up so I can buy it. I will be putting the creator of this overlay, the coffee, Ko-fi coffee, in the description, so you guys can check out a few of the stuff they have. I believe they work on overlays primarily, but this is an overlay that over theirs that I did buy and I really like it. So yes, and that's the reasoning why I don't use the model. And also new overlay. Yay! As you can see, the new overlay was there from like the start of the video sort of thing. So yeah, new overlay allows me to just change up stuff enough to make it seem different. The YouTube channel being abandoned and my ways to fix that. Make it worse, then fix it, I should say. YouTube channel being abandoned goes into the last point I got across, is the whole falling out stuff. with that friend. I don't want to have any videos with the model up anymore, and I don't want to have any videos with the model up. And at the same time, I don't want to you have footage of those overlays anymore because I don't like the overlays as much. I think they're kind of the first one I ever used. I really liked it. It was really good and basic. Um, the second one felt really clunky to use, and I didn't want to use it. The first one I don't use anymore because I have this one. I really like this one. With no shade to my friend Yuki that created the first one, it's just that I really like this one a lot, and I'm so grateful that you made the first one. And then you said, you know what, I'm never making overlays again. It was too difficult. So I'm very appreciative that you put in the work for this. Just so you know, you're a good friend and you're an awesome dude. So, yeah, shouts out to my friend Yuki. I don't remember your last name, but yeah, shouts out to Yuki. You a real one. Um, but yes, that's yeah. Okay, to get into it, there's a lot of the stuff that I did from the very beginning of me VTubing. I didn't really like, in terms of just like the second overlay and just kind of now it feels really awkward looking back at that stuff because it was very much me dipping my toes and trying to get into it. So a lot of that stuff is just going to go privated. It won't be public anymore. Actually, all the VTubing stuff that's up there now will be going privated. It won't be public anymore. Um, Mostly because I don't care for that content as much as I used to. So the how I'll be fixing this is, first off, I will be streaming more onto YouTube as it goes into the first point a little bit too. So the streams will be up on here. No matter what, I won't make them private unless there's something that pops up in them that requires me to make it private. I won't be making them private. Another thing too is any content created with this overlay and my black hole PNG will be the content that will be at the forefront of it. The last update video that's on my channel will be going down, and this will be going up on there. And excuse me. And I just want to start having my content with chapter 3 of my season 3, if I might talk about it that way, of all that stuff. Season 3 being the focus point, and we're gonna go from here. This is a new chapter within, not a new chapter within the season. I guess this could be considered chapter 2, considering I'm moving over to YouTube a little bit and going there for a bit, with also being on Twitch. So you can consider this chapter 2 or 3 of content creation for me, where I stream on both platforms. But yes, all the stuff with this PNG and overlay will be the main focus point because I'll be using this overlay for a while, a lot longer than my other ones, and this PNG I'll be using for just a little bit longer until I get my commission back because I'm still waiting on that. I have to I gotta contact the artist that I commissioned. I haven't talked to him in a week, and yeah, I want to see how that's going. So yeah, just know that there will be a new model coming up at some point, and bro, am I going crazy? The fuck did those dots show up? Like, real talk, I swear to God, those dots weren't there earlier. I think I'm going crazy. Besides that, I just want to show another foot in the. I want to be fully into the foot of the door of me being comfortable with 100% being a VTuber, and I have been for a while now, but I feel like that has not entirely shown until very recently because VTubing is such a weird and new thing to me that I'm still slowly getting used to. But I'm very much used to it now, and yes, I want this to be what's shown up first over the other stuff. And when I look back at the other stuff, I kind of cringe. I'm like, it's not great. I don't like it that much. So yes, I will be using this content with this overlay for first and foremost as the foot. If people want to watch me as their foot into the door, be like, you know what, this is what I remember of Sunshine, Mexico. That being said, all my IRL stuff is still up. If you ever want to go watch that, please don't. Oh God, I was a much different person back then than I am now. I'm a much better person now than I was back then. So with that, just you know, that's the changes. I don't really got anything else to add. As you can see, I kind of just lost my mind a little bit there. So yeah, I just want to thank everyone for all the help they've given me, for the confidence they give me to stream more, for my friends that are just out there being real ones. Shouts out to all of them. Shouts out to just all the people that I've talked to that are really fucking chill. What else is there? I don't know. Yeah, just shouts out to everyone. There's a particular person I would love to shout out, but I'm not going to to just be, what is it called? What's that fucking word called? To not be straightforward, to just be like ominous about it. Shouts out to this one person in particular, so on and so forth. They don't. I'm pretty sure they might know who they are, but they also may not. I don't know. But that's besides the point that I was trying to make. Shouts out to everyone. Really, you guys are awesome people. Some of my closest friends, and I love talking to you guys. So yeah, see you guys for my next stream, which will most likely be on YouTube to just kind of get a hang of it and learning it as well. It will be Harvest Moon. It will be something very simple and basic. And it's interesting that I got to make thumbnails for my streams as well. Or I don't have to, but I might have to at the same time. Interesting that I have to do this now. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. This is the update video. It's the move to Twitch and to from Twitch to YouTube, or the partial move from Twitch to YouTube is a big step for me to become a better content creator and just push my limits a little bit more. So I'm thankful for everyone that will be supporting me. If you do watch me on YouTube, shouts out. I really do appreciate it. And what else? There was something else I wanted to say, but I don't remember. I really fucking don't. Bruh. Yeah, I honestly don't remember. But yeah, that's it. I have to edit this video and add timestamps, but I might be very, very cheap about it and just be like, all right, here are the timestamps. So, yep. Thank you so much, everyone. I do appreciate for all the help and just the confidence in streaming, because streaming is something that I love doing. So I'm gonna go now. Hope to see you guys on my next stream on YouTube sometime next week. I don't have a specific day because if I give myself a day, I tend to stress out over it a lot. So see you guys later, and take it easy. Goodbye.